When I say the word rave or raving, what do you think of?
I think of Daft Punk, to be quite honest. I don't know, I think of electro music.
Pop, drugs, bright lights, people yelling,
party rocking,
a strobe light,
drugs,
Never heard of it.
dancing,
party art,
I think raves are cool.
ecstasy,
Ecstasy.
Drugs. Awesome. So many drugs. Colors.
I think of people dressed up wildly with pails on their backs.
A raving lunatic or something like that, like someone that's just out of control.
hard drugs. A very fun night.
Just people just jumping around, nonsense, debauchery.
Sex, lights, laser sex.
I think of dancing, party.
Wild parties.
I don't know, like a dance party with glow sticks and techno music.
Happy people.
I don't know. The party thing, but then also like raving reviews.
Lots of lights and people screaming and jumping up and down.
I don't really know what it is.
A rave is a dance party that features fast-paced, repetitive electronic music and an accompanying light show. It started in the UK in the late 80s, and the rave music originated in the United States.
A rave, like what is a rave?
So I guess a rave is just any large group of people who come together to listen to electronic music and dance all night.
A rave's different for everybody, and raves have changed historically over the time as well as geographically as they move from one area to another. It used to just mean a large-scale free party with a massive amount of people that was about the music and about freedom of expression.
A rave is a place where people can be free and listen to music and just be themselves.
It's not the physical space or setting that matters to me, it's the emotional space.
Do your parents know you go to rave?
Yes.
What do your parents think of it?
She's half and half about it, but she's okay with it as long as I can get home on time. I mean, nothing bad really happens. It's just chills every day. So it's cool.
Well, I'm like 27, so but over the years, my parents became more accepting, and they realized that if we want to have a trusting relationship, we have to be honest with each other and be accepting. For parents to accept ravers and accept the culture and understand that, you know, you'd like to party till 6 in the morning sometimes, and that's okay. And it doesn't mean that they're gonna drop out of school and like fail life. It's part of being a youth.
While raves may be associated with drugs, you don't have to do any. You can still sober rave and have an awesome time. Wobbling is a sound common in electronic music. Wobble, which is a term to describe the heavy use of bass in a song. Dirty or filthy is a term used to refer to good electronic music. The dirtier, the better. Cuddle puddle, a group of people cuddling, usually to comfort each other or to express mutual friendship. Candy, bracelets, necklaces, headbands, or cuffs, all made from chunky beads. Pony beads, colorful beads, fleshy animals. They are mostly worn in raves and can be given away or shared as a form of friendship. Junglists. Junglists wear dark or earth-colored clothing and love jungle music. They typically wear wooden beads instead of plastic ones, like the Candy Kids. Liquid. Liquid is a very smooth dance form which involves being very smooth, wavy, and making your body try to look like it's a liquid, as you have one hand following another to create a smooth-looking flow. Shuffling is another dance form which utilizes the feet, visually similar to a combination between gliding and stepping as you go across the dance floor. Jump style, a dance style which includes jumping and kicking your legs forwards and backwards to the beat of the music. Raves are enormously popular among a significant minority of teenagers and young adults, most of whom are law-abiding and responsible. As a whole, those ravers who use rave-related drugs seem to manage their drug use, not letting it seriously disrupt other facets of their lives. Few rave-related drug users get seriously addicted to drugs, and very few turn to crime to finance their drug use. The raving community also exists online, on websites such as Pure Rave, where you can post photos, see upcoming events, see your active events, see the weather, reviews, and other things as well. You can check your inbox and see event listings, where you can see different functions which are happening in your area, and like I said, post photos. The event which we'll be attending, Together Forever, is also posted here. You can check out the venue, the location, some information. You can also see the attendees. On the actual producer's website, Nocturnal's Commissions, you can see their flyer, which has some more information in a colorful display, as well as the lineup. See that group trip? Don't forget about them. That name will be important soon. At the bottom of the page, they have their PayPal, where you can pay for your ticket online. They also have a Facebook group. On Queen Street in Toronto, there are a surprising amount of things related to ravers, such as the store, Shanti Baba, where they sell tickets to raves. But that's not all to do on Queen Street. There's also a store called Art and Beads, where you can buy the pony beads to make your candy, as well as the string to tie it all together. There are stores like Click Clack or Borderline, which sells accessories and clothing, such as skirts, tights, leggings, trip pants, jackets. There are other stores as well. Rave culture sure does seem to be everywhere.
Trip is a youth-led harm reduction collective that serves the dance music community, and we've been running for 15 years. And we do outreach at raves, clubs, bars, different venues.
So the TRIP project is a harm reduction organization operating out of the Queen West community. It's been around since 1995, and we emerged from a need for responsibility and discretion arising from the rave scene, because there were a lot of medical issues, there were a lot of legal issues coming out of large bodies of unorganized people.
Trained volunteers, so it's all peer-led, so it's for youth, by youth, and it's all youth who have either former or current experience with party drugs.
Help people to make more informed decisions and to give them the materials and information they need to make these decisions.
Do you like to get dressed up, and if so, why?
Personally, I love it when people get dressed up. I am not the dressy up type of person.
No, I don't, because like people tend to judge you really heavily. Like I always wear a few candies, but I don't go all out. And just because like I don't like when people stare at me, pretty much. And people do. I think the same. I used to, but people just give me looks, and I just can't like take the other. And it's not always appropriate.
I rave stuff in public, even during the winter time when like I have a jacket over them, because it's not really about sort of showing them to the world or to anybody else. Even though it is nice when somebody identifies me because I'm a candy kid, they're a candy kid, and that is awesome. But I mostly wear them just for my own personal reasons, and so even if I have a coat on, I'll wear them all.
Also, just expresses yourself. Just makes you look happy, makes you look free.
You have to go through the subway to get there, so there's not really a choice.
Yeah, really.
you get pretty used to it.
They're black with matrix code, and they've got some sort of fluorescent PVC plating on them.
Do they glow?
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, I got this cup for my birthday, and it's actually made by a non-raver. I brought it to her first rave, but she didn't keep raving, but she really liked the idea of candy, so she like looked up online how to make this, and it's really cool. It like stands out compared to the rest of my candy. I only got it like a few weeks ago, and I love it.
A bunch of people going back to one or two people's houses. They tend to sort of sleep there for the rest of the night. Usually, since a rave lasts the whole night, it's good to have somewhere to go to after, especially for out-of-towners. It's kind of nice to meet people afterwards without all this sort of rave atmosphere, but still with like the raver.
You felt welcome whether you're on drugs or off drugs. And to me, it's that vibe and the feeling of community where everyone's there to dance, everyone's there for the music, the DJs are there for the music, and everyone's there to forget about their life and have a good time.
In the happy hardcore scene, you wind up getting a lot of younger ravers, ages 14 to 21, and in the psytrance scene, you get a lot of older ravers. In the jungle scene, you get a lot of mixed. In hardcore scenes, you get a lot of mixed. It's very white dominant.
Again, have you ever gotten something stolen at a rave or taken?
I lose actually something at least every party that's good. Every memorable party I walk out missing a sweater, missing, I don't know, missing something.
What kind of building would you want it to be in?
Oh, big.
Big.
Yeah.
You want like places to sit for some people.
Yeah, like couches and
chairs.
chairs.
There needs to be easy access for people who like have tobacco cravings.
Because the music, the atmosphere, the people are just a lot more open, friendly, free, no judgment. It's all about flirt. It's peace, love, unity, respect. Also, the venues are pretty great.
Oh, my makeup, it has washed off. I need a touch of mascara.
This is the place to go all out. This is the place to bring out your fake eyelashes, your glittery makeup. Think of it a little bit as like a big costume party. Think of all the colors that are in highlighters. First of all, bright colors. There's usually a lot of black lights at raves, so things that are going to be sensitive under a black light. A lot of girls choose to wear like halter or bra top, like a fishnet, or a lot of people also carry backpacks. Not the type of party you wear high heels to. You're going to be dancing. There's going to be lots of people dancing around you that might step on your feet. Before, people dressed pretty gender neutral at parties. Like everyone kind of wore fat pants and hoodies. But now I see like, you know, girls wearing
candy bikinis.
Yeah, candy bikinis and tutus and things like that. So, when I used to be a raver, I had like a shaved head and I totally wore like all baggy clothes.
Now that we know a bit more about them, let's make our way down to the rave. We have to take the bus, the streetcars, even the subway to get there, but we're finally here, waiting in line for about an hour, sometimes more. Then we get our bags checked, as well as getting pat down by security to make sure we're not bringing in any drugs or weapons into the location. Or explosives. Next, we get our hand stamped to show that we've been entered into the place, while we hand in our ticket. There's always lots of colorful decorations at raves.
This, but early research shows that the music is to blame. We have found out that this music is called hardcore.
Using finger lights, people can create their own little light show for other people to watch. Sometimes they look very cool. They can also use glow sticks or glowing balls.
Electronic music.
Here's our friends at Trip again, doing their job sitting at their booth. They're not the only booth here. We also have our Happy Rave booth, which sells different paraphernalia, shirts, accessories. They'll even give you a demonstration on how some of the products work. One thing that they sell would be goggles. Raver goggles are very cool. They reflect the light to make it look like rainbows whenever you see a light.